Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the ScandiPWA Summer Meetup. We're joined here by the CEO of ScandiPWA, Antons Sapriko, with the welcoming speech.
Hello everybody. There is still some time to wait for others, so we'll take it very slow and we'll give organizers team few more minutes to validate that sound is okay, video is okay. Martin, can you validate that we are on stage and everything is all right? Please.
Everything seems to be all right. Sounds fine. So we are up and running.
Okay, perfect. So today is another ScandiPWA meetup with a community, and well, it usually gives us a very good understanding of what is happening with a ScandiPWA. There are almost 500 people to join with questions to the speakers, 12 speakers sharing their case studies, and this time they also not just, oh well, we build it and it works. It's also about a migration, because ScandiPWA is a very dynamic product. We couldn't figure it out exactly 3 years ago, or well, we were learning, we were seeing what's happening with the use cases. So there has been some innovation, for example, in the way how we could set up or disbundle a theme from the backend platform. So currently we're running on version 4, and I'm very happy to see a presentation about experience of migration from version 2 to version 4, because version 2 generally didn't have any extensions, any plugins available. Then version 3 introduced it out of the box add-on of new features of plugging in into HTML, into logic. And version 4 is about convenience. It's about create ScandiPWA app commands that just sets things up. And well, if we talk about convenience, then we also should mention create Magento app, because the main adoption of ScandiPWA, well, we have a theme for Shopify Plus and for Shopware, but the main adoption is in the Magento ecosystem. So we wanted to contribute, again, open source, with a hybrid deployment and pretty much one common setup of Magento and another command to link it with ScandiPWA as a storefront or as a theme. There also will be presentations by core team, by Alfred's design patterns, and Akims will share. Akims is the head of marketplace. Will share what's the best approach in developing additional boxed isolated functionality for ScandiPWA. I think my goal is to introduce how do we see the future of ScandiPWA and our commitment to its progress. Currently, we have a roadmap till the end of year 2022, and I would say that's the first. Just checking the time. Yeah, okay, we still have 8 minutes, and I would say that's the first time we have a roadmap that is, say, approximately for 2 years ahead. And I would say that generally our planning horizon is from 2 to 5 years, because we see that okay, we put the efforts, we put time, we put resources into PWA, because we believe that headless is the future. It has clear advantages. We see demand for it, but we see that it's, how to say, the adoption is relatively slow, and we believe that the true adoption will only happen after several years. So that's why our planning horizon is, well, at least 5 years ahead, and we have well-defined roadmap for almost 2 years ahead, and I will share some of the streams that we will be working on. Well, clearly there are some maintenance streams. Without maintenance, we're just running ahead, leaving some not fully working things behind, and well, generally it's not satisfying for ourselves, and also really not satisfying for for the users, for the partners of ScandiPWA. So there is a constant bug fixing stream, QA stream, and end user testing stream. There is also refactoring. For example, in the coming months, we'll refactor how pricing works on the front end. There is also perfective refactoring, so it's not just to avoid some things, but to improve modularity. Some ongoing work will also include support for Magento 2.4.3. We have a fixed stream just for that, and it really makes us proud that we ensure certain, I would say, stable quality and expectations that things are working throughout the whole project life cycle. We see adoption, like it's hundreds of projects alive, thousands of installations are there worldwide. It's around 100 installations daily, and we are very, we are very grateful. We get this, I would say, like extreme corner case validation of what we are doing, so we can really make the front end we are building airtight in terms of use cases and making sure that everything is working. There is a team just for that, to make sure that whenever any deviations from expectations are discovered, we can quickly fix them and deploy with the next release. There are generally stable release flow every 2 weeks. On the some of the things that are new, like not just stability, are themes. We see that ScandiPWA partners, agencies express a wish to start with, with a more, defined theme, be it modern or classic, because currently we have just one theme, and there are very specific cases, very reasonable cases, when it's not the best choice to start with that. So we are building a classic theme, because there are projects, grossing hundreds of millions of dollars. They have excellent conversion, and they really don't want to risk the user experience with their loyal customers. And for them, for example, classic theme will feature top navigation. There will be also modern theme with less features exposed. That would be a right choice to start, say, a fashion project. We will clearly also maintain the current theme, and there will also be a parent blank theme for for projects that wish to be completely unbound. A very big thing, very heavy thing, like big thing on our roadmap is no-code enablement. We see a very big opportunity on the enterprise market, actually, in the enterprise segment, to allow enterprises to experiment freely with their front end through no-code tools. This year and previous, we have been doing research in terms of instruments and applications and tools we can integrate, adapt to build. Now we got enough clarity there. So in, I think already in this year and much more profoundly in the next, you will see you will see no-code tools that will allow you to modify front end without developer. There also will be some, some no-code tools for development. For example, base template, all the global elements. We used to spend, I would say, weeks then days on base template, on global styling. Now we want to spend hours to make it automated. Generally, our vector is speed of implementation, clearly maintaining quality. So I think you can see our future from our past. We have been really into making like one-click setups with ReadyMage. You can set up Magento and ScandiPWA in the cloud with auto-scaling and with multiple environments with one click. The same we did for Magento, create Magento app, just one command, create ScandiPWA app, one command. And now we want to bring this simplicity into front-end itself, into management of the front-end on the business level. There is one more thing I wanted to add, and then one really surprise thing for me, and really that I wish we have much more of that. So first thing I want to add is that all of this is overwhelming for new partners and sometimes even for existing. So we have dedicated a part of the core team, Rainis Mosaics, to run hands-on workshops for the agencies, to walk them through in setup, in customizations, installation of extensions, deploy. Well, there is free deploy to CDN, just if you want to deploy front-end, or setting up a trial of Readymation and deploying there. Basically walking through the ScandiPWA ecosystem, explaining how does it integrate into Magento, how does it integrate into development and production environments, and explaining on the high level coding patterns, dependencies, sharing some code snippets. Well, whatever agency needs to start or move them forward to the next stage of development PWA solutions. Shortly, we will send out the offer. It is free. We are happy to contribute to your to kickstarting of ScandiPWA adoption or taking you to the next level, and you will be able to sign up for this once you get it. And with what I want to finish my introduction, and yeah, we have a few seconds for that, so we can start the meetup. And all the guys who joined, who can get all the knowledge that speakers are ready to share, is a case of Storybook. Let me just, yeah, I see who did it. Okay, so this summer we had a Storybook integration in our roadmap. I mean, Storybook is what we have been using on some projects, but we really saw the benefit of integrating it into ScandiPWA. And then, boom, recently we get a message from the community telling, guys, we have implemented Storybooks already. It was Alexei from Plato Solutions, and today Ryan will be presenting this and probably some other things just before the final Q&A. And we have validated this. The guys also raised a few pull requests to make their solution compatible. Their pull requests were very reasonable. They are accepted, so I think this accepted and merged. So you can run their solutions, I guess, from today. And that really, really, really warms our hearts and makes our roadmap more efficient, because we could remove the whole block and move forward to some other things. And that's just one of the examples of community contribution, because community contributes on, say, raising issues, on isolated pull request, feature pull request. Here we see entire application component contributed by Plato Solutions. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your activity. Thank you for being co-authors of this code base. Let's go on. We have very extended roadmap. Our plans are not for the months or year, it's at least 5 years. So let's see where time will take us, where time and effort and community will take us. And now let's give the word back to Martin and to the speakers who will share what's going on in ScandiPWA ecosystem right now.